You guys, I'm so excited to share with you the Tmat product. Check it out. I have it laid out, getting ready to go into my truck. A lot of you have seen, if you've been following me, that my truck is usually a complete disaster in the back. I love having all of the open space that I can store anything and everything. We've got boats, we've got propane, we've got cords and hoses. And this past trip where I was gone for 2.5 months, I really tried to keep it organized. In my mind, it was organized, but by the end of the 2.5 months, you guys, I couldn't open up any of the bins. Things were sliding around. Hoses were stacked on top of hoses. Bricks were falling off of storage containers. And it didn't look quite as it did when I started. So Tmat came out with this great product. But it's not just for people with trucks, and it's not just for RVing. So you can use it in your van. You can use it in your utility truck. You can use it in the back of a truck like mine if you're towing. And you can even use it in the underbelly of your fifth wheel or your Class A motorhome if you have shelving that pulls out. So basically, you can put this together in less than 5 minutes. Now, what else can you put together in 5 minutes or less? It's literally like doing Legos, you guys. These just snap in. You can use a hammer or you can use your hand, but you can see how tight they are, you guys. You literally will just take the pieces and you just bang on them. They come in squares. This is actually meant to go around your wheel hub. If you want to be able to slide this whole thing in and out of your truck, you don't have to have it go around your wheel hub. Or if you want it to, these pieces are what you're going to do with that. And again, you just put them together and then you just pot them down. That's the entire setup. Then you have these blockers, you guys. Now the blockers are meant to like hold in whatever you're trying to hold in. So you can move these depending on your trip, depending on what you have going on in the back of your truck or your van that day. So for me, I have a lot of crates. I have a lot of organizers for my hose. I'm going to set these up to block it in, hence called blockers. And they literally will sit in here, you guys. It's so easy. And you can put them in whatever shape that you need for that day. They also have this that will hold a bucket, or you could also use it for propane, which is what I would use it for. You guys, I can't tell you how many times my propane tank has tipped over. Not safe. You don't want that in the back of your truck. So this Tmat system is designed to keep you organized, and I can't wait to use it. Okay, as you can see, once you put your Tmat together, you guys, it stays together. It's one solid piece, and we're just going to slide it into the back of the truck. So when you're ordering the Tmat, you do want to put in specifically, like I have a Ram 3500, so I specified that that's what I have. And look how perfect this fits, you guys. And you literally just slide it in. Oh my gosh, I am so excited, you guys. It's a perfect fit. Now we have these little strips that are going to come up the side that will hold this in. But if you want to be able to reach something and you want to be able to pull this out, you don't have to put the strips in, you guys. You have options. You can just slide it in and out like that. When I am traveling in my RV, though, I have a lot of things, so I won't be sliding in and out. I want it to stay put, and I'll climb in the back of my truck when I need something. But this is going to keep things so much more organized as soon as I add those blockers, so I don't have things sliding around. So don't forget to put in the when you're doing your order, what type of truck you have, van, SUV, whatever you're going to be using, so you get the right size Tmat when you place your order. Okay, the next step, if you want to go around your wheel hub, is to take these little pieces. You can see we already did this. My son did this. You guys, if you can do Legos or your kids can do Legos, you can put together the Tmat. It's that simple. So I'm going to go on the other side of the wheel hub now and show you. You're just going to line it up and you literally just tap it in. It's that simple. And then you can do a second one right here if you want to do that. Make sure that you've got the right side and you just line it up and you tap it in. It's that simple so that you can see now this isn't going to slide. Now, if you want to be able to slide it in and out to reach stuff, say that you have your workbench tools or something up here and you want to be able to slide it in and out, then you would not put these on, because then that way the whole piece will slide. For me, I want to be able to get in. I have the whole truck bed full when I am towing my RV. And so I'm not going to be sliding anything in and out. I want it to stay put. So it depends what your goal is. But you guys, these pieces, you can arrange however you want. So I'm going to put 2 more over here, and I'm going to have a complete Tmat system. My jack pads, I always keep towards the back of my truck. It's one of the first things I need when I get out. Look how tight this is, you guys. These are staying because of these clamps. So you literally just push it in. See how easy that was? And then you squeeze to pull it out so that I can move this around. But if I want to keep it nice and tight, it's that simple. And then the whole thing pops out. So the clamp works, and then I can also put it anywhere. So this is good to go. My bucket of baseball stuff is good to go. Another thing that I often carry is these round caddies for cords. So they also have these as accessories, these blockers that will come in. You can put them however you want, however you need to hold in your stuff, and they just snap right in. And then I would put another one on this side. So I've got some other ones over here. And literally, again, you just snap it right in, however you're arranging the back of your truck. That simple. And now, as you can see, look, this isn't going anywhere either. All my stuff is now sturdy. Another thing we often have for baseball and camping is this cooler. Now, because you might not want to buy endless amounts of these, you can use these against each other. So I can put that one in. I learned the hard way that my propane tips. So I keep my propane in these milk carts. You can get them at Walmart. So anyway, you take a back end piece. I'm going to grab this right here. And I can stick this behind the propane that's in this crate and tug it up right up against my cooler. And then now that one's not going anywhere either. So as you can see, you can arrange it however you want. Another thing I often use when I'm camping are these storage bins. You can see I've got extra chocks in here. I usually put lights, I put tarps. So I want to be able to access it, and they slide all over the place, as you can see. So depending on where I want it, if I want to be able to pull the drawers out, I can put it here, and I can take one of these little Tmat accessories and I can block it in so that it doesn't go anywhere. Look, no longer moving. See how tight that holds? It's literally like a game of Legos. Get your kids out here and they'll help you pack your truck. I'm telling you, it works great. Everything is secure in here. I can fit so much more in, and I can move these around however I want. The clamps, the different blockers, and like I said, you can also pull the entire Tmat system in and out, or you can lock it in around your wheel hubs, whatever you prefer. This is going to change the way that you guys RV. You are not going to be having things rolling around the back of your truck. And like I said, you can also use it for van, everyday work, everyday truck, baseball life, you name it. The Tmat system is going to keep you organized as you're going down the road.